One of the most requested features for Studio One was the undo faders feature. As you can see, it had the majority of votes. However, in version 3.5, and it is important to note that undo the faders was not the only feature added. The new version 3.5 now includes mixer undo, which is more than undo the faders. Let me show you what sections the mixer undo feature affects. Number one, it affects anything within the channel strip except the mute, solo, input monitoring, record button, and the channel editor button. It also covers the inspector section. Yes, undo faders was included, and basically the way that works is if you move a fader by accident, you can type Command Z and that works. Another point to note is that the undo feature was already included in previous versions of Studio One, as you can see here, and the shortcut for it was Command Z. However, this only covered the arrangement section, which was here. It only worked when you deleted tracks, added tracks. It never affected the fader or other sections as we're about to see. The new undo feature, however, is actually a little bit different. If we go to the shortcut section and you type undo, you can actually assign a different shortcut to it so that you can keep it separate from your undo functions. We can think about it in two ways. First, we can say that Presonus chose to include the console section in the existing undo button here. Or you can look at it as an additional feature, as you also can change the shortcut Command Z to whatever you wish. In either case, this is a great feature. Let's see what it actually affects. The new undo feature affects plugins. And I'm talking about adding and removing plugins. If I add a plugin and I don't want it there, I just hit Command Z. That goes away. It affects frequency bands. It affects sends, turning them on and off, or toggle as we know it. It affects the level. But the redo actually works if you use the Command Y. Undo, redo, undo, redo. It also works for your input section. Redo, undo, redo. And it works for pan, undo, redo, undo, redo. And of course, as I mentioned, the fader.